Good morning, fellow Pizzagators. I'm actually coming to you with a little bit of bad news. I know many of you, or pretty much all of you, have seen this photograph and made the same assumption that I did, and that the John and Tony Podesta brothers do look an awful like these two e-fits that were put out by Scotland Yard back in 2013. Um, the problem is Snopes, puppets as they may be, actually did a pretty good job of debunking this. So let's go over what they say. In November 2016, the Pizzagate conspiracy grew to encompass many other claims. One of those was that Tony and John Podesta had a detailed connection to the abduction of missing British girl Madeleine McCann. Images of 2013 police sketches known as EFIT, short for Electronic Facial Identification Technique, or computer generated composite images, were circulated alongside images of the Podestas with literal ancillary information such as the photograph above, which was published without any additional context. It appears to show that, incontrovertibly, the Podesta brothers eerily resemble the men wanted in connection with the kidnapping of Madeleine McCann in Portugal on May 3rd of 2007. Without the necessary context, the images do seem to resemble the Podesta brothers. However, the context is key in this case. The sketch depicts not two, but one man, and that man was sought as a witness to the kidnapping, not necessarily as perpetrator or accessory to it. The digitally generated images were released in October 2013, along with renewed pleas from police to the public for any information in the Cold McCann case. So let's go over to their pleas, and I'm going to provide a link to this in the description. And when you go and you read it, you're going to find that Snopes is accurate in what they're saying here. So I'm I'm going to admit defeat on this one, and I'm going to put it to rest. You know, I feel like it's easy for people to see what they want to see if they look hard enough. And in this case, they saw a little bit too much despite the uncanny resemblance. Some of you might be wondering, well, yeah, the people or the powers that be might have it in them to go back and doctor this article, but I went through on web archives and found the same one, and other than the video at the top that was added later, it does line up with the original post. So let's go back to it. It is true that some reports referenced the man, singular, as a suspect, but it went on to list a number of factors that, again, did not ensure the rumor would stick. John Podesta was 67 in December 2016, indicating that he was 58 or between 58 and 59 at the time of McCann's disappearance. The man depicted was described by eyewitnesses as being between the ages of 20 and 40. While 18 years separate 40 and 58, it would be incredibly difficult to mistake a 60-year-old man for a 20-year-old. Some versions of the rumor claim that John Podesta was in Portugal around the time of the incident, but referenced an email about a trip which occurred several months after McCann vanished. In another version, Podesta was placed in Portugal at the time of the disappearance by an unnamed law enforcement source, information that, without any supporting evidence, was as implausible as it was unreliable. An unrelated yet notable aspect of the Podesta brothers and their purportedly eerie resemblances to the Madeleine McCann abduction sketches was that before Pizzagate captivated internet investigators, individuals invested in separate theories peddled the idea that McCann's parents, Jerry and Kate McCann, were depicted in both the same sketches. Oh, yeah. I mean, I still don't think. I don't see that one so much as I do to Tony Podesta, but as this points out accurately, the police drawings are of one person and not two. One version provided an account from a witness claiming that Jerry McCann closely resembled the suspect police had been seeking, while disregarding the fact that law enforcement agents had access to both the sketches they themselves generated and released, as well as Jerry McCann. Um, like this just goes back to kind of backing up what I just said, and that people are going to see what they want to see. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call this one debunked, and feel free to look into it yourself As I said, I'm going to provide the links in the description, and thank you for watching.